information has made it clear that there was no prior notice. If they got any notice at all, it was for another operation where, the security forces went and engaged and dislodged the terrorists.
All right.
So
the
it's
opposition
important that we
party
do not
today in Lagos says that they are ready to help the federal government, and they listed a couple of things that they want the federal government to look into. One of these top on their agenda or top on the idea is that they want the presidency to look into the issue of robust machinery for counterterrorism. They are looking at a whole lot of issues. How well do you think the presidency can work with the opposition party on this particular one? Just like every other Nigeria is saying, we need to shed all party affiliation, or we need to come together now as Nigerians. How well can the presidency work with the opposition party on this one?
Well, you know that the other day when General Muhammadu Buhari offered support and made a statemently and a very patriotic statement, President Jonathan immediately thanked him for his patriotism and advised that this is the kind of response we expect from, members of the opposition, from statesmen, from every stakeholder, because this country belongs to all of us. President Jonathan's position is that this is not an occasion, this is not a moment for people to play partisan politics with national security. So whatever suggestions the opposition may have is welcome, because President Jonathan, has already invited them. He has met with all the state governors, and at that special National Security Council meeting that we had, the point was made that, look, everyone must work together to address this issue. All ideas must come on the table, and every effort will be made to solve the problem. However, we deplore the kind of statement made by the chairman of the APC today in a purported World Press Conference. I've read the text of the statement, and I think that it's opportunistic, the kind of things he was saying. I think that this is not a time for the game of one-upmanship. This is a time that calls for statesmanship. And I think that Chief Bisi Akande fell short of that ideal, because he was saying things like the country being on autopilot. This country is not on autopilot. This country is moving forward, and President Jonathan is effectively in charge, both as president and as commander-in-chief.
So much, Dr. Abati. But before I allow you go, you must tell me, you released a statement today, and the kind of confidence that we are seeing from the presidency is will tell one easily that there's something happening, especially as we perhaps have been seeing troops being on ground from these foreign support that we are getting. What kind of thing are we seeing? What kind of thing is happening already? Because the confidence that we are seeing, take for example, from the statement that you released today, that presidents feel that the end of terrorism in Nigeria is just very near.
Well, the truth of the matter is that the whole world is mobilizing against the Boko Haram, against the terrorists. Because the point has been made repeatedly that this kind of impunity, this kind of crime against humanity, this kind of assault on all decent values, including the abduction of girls who have now been denied their right to education, is unacceptable to every right-thinking member of the human community. Now, even the United Nations Security Council has condemned the Boko Haram, and there are indications that the United Nations may even go further and officially declare Boko Haram a terrorist organization. It is clear that there is no hiding place anymore for insurgents, for terrorists, whatever label they may operate under. And this momentum is on a very high level now, and is going to continue like that. And this administration is determined to put an end to it. If that is what you describe as the confidence, well, fine. But this administration has always been confident, has always been focused, and has always been determined to do the best for the people of Nigeria.
Thank you so much, Dr. Abati. That's Reuben Abati, the Senior Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, giving us an update on what the situation is and the government's effort in fighting terrorism in Nigeria. Thank you for joining us on the program. We'll move swiftly to some other issue. There is a lot of challenges facing APC in Edo State. Well, that's going to be our focus on the second half of the program with me, Sean Wakimbale, on Politics Today on Channels Television. We'll be right back.
Gathered in this room are aggrieved members of the All Progressives Congress, APC, in Edo State. The bone of contention is the way and manner the party's recent registration exercise and Congress were conducted, and so they have resolved to quit the party.
Let it be moved, and I hereby move, that we, the people and members of the All Progressive Congress, do hereby resign our membership massively from this day onward. So help me God.
Some of them also resigned their present appointments under the APC-led government.
I hereby resign my own appointment as the Executive Director of Poverty Alleviation Agency and resign to as a member of APC. Thank you very much.
However, the APC attributes this rebellion to the selfish interests of some of the affected members.
We note that contestation on the issues of the party registration, congresses, and even primaries are not peculiar to the APC in Edo State, but to party politics in general, especially in emerging democracies. We state categorically that the APC has well-established structures, mechanisms, and processes to redress grievances of all aggrieved party members. It is regrettable that Pastor Isaiah Yamo and his friends have not deemed it fit to avail themselves of this opportunity.
Although these resigning APC members are yet to pledge allegiance to another political party, another group from the Ego local government area has already crossed the carpet.
But today, the negative side is what we are observing.
The political atmosphere in Edo State continues to get dramatic by the day. How this saga will eventually play out, however, is anyone's guess.